Alright, so our basin's in, and we just got the tubing connected from the pump to the pot. So at this point, I want to plug the pot on and see how much flow I have and if it's leveled or not. So right off the bat, you saw how high that water shot. The way these pots are designed, the water is able to collect for about 2 inches of water before it spills over. So putting your hand over it will knock down that initial surge of water. I can tell right now this water is hitting here and it's splashing out. I've got splash coming 2-3 feet away from the basin, so I know my flow is too heavy. So I'm simply going to reach my hand down into the trapdoor and turn that ball valve down. So now we've got about 3 to 4 inches of a plume of water, and I'm studying the splash pattern, and everything is being contained within the basin, and that's what we're after, because if water splashes outside of the basin, you're going to have to fill this thing up all the time, and that's no fun. So all of our water is contained. My pump is running properly, I've got the flow right. Now I can put my trap door on to protect the pump. At this point, I want to make sure my pot is level. Remember all that time we took getting the basin level? Almost always, even with the perfectly level basin, you'll need some minor adjustment getting the pot to flow just right. Visually, this pot looks pretty good. But what I like to do is I'll put my hands on either side of the pot and just see if it feels like the same amount of water is coming over. Opposite. That felt pretty good. On this side, I can feel there's a little more water coming over this side. I can see a little more splash. So what I'm going to do is we have these little shims. They're plastic shims. They're little wedges. So what I'll do is I know I'm a little bit low on this side. I'll lean the pot and I'll slide that shim under there. Now the pot actually feels a lot more stable. Now let's check our flow. Perfect. I've got the right amount of flow on all sides of the pot. And what happens is when the pot is perfectly level, equal water goes on all sides, which means you don't have excessive splash in an area where, let's say it was a little bit low. So this keeps the basin full longer. So our pot's in, our pump's adjusted, everything's level. At this point we bring our rock topping over and cover the whole thing up and finish up.